Hi fans, so I thought I'd share a funny story with you today. So I have this best friend, his name is Tim, and he and he's like 2 years older than me, so he was kind of my cool friend because he could drive before I could and all the stuff. He's a really awesome guy. He might actually be a little older than that than me. I don't remember. His birthday's in January, and I just be sure I send him a gift and whatnot. He lives in Indiana, and of course I live in sunny SoCal. But anyway, he and we're still best friends. We keep in contact. We write each other. He and I had like our own, up until recently even, we had like our own little fan fiction universe where the DC world met the Marvel world. Really cool stuff. So anyway, one day, right after I got my driver's license, I had this really sweet red Honda Prelude. And so my parents had just started letting me drive solo places. And I'm so super excited. And so one day I call him up. I'm like, "Hey Tim, you want to go for a ride?" And he's like, yeah, sure." And I'm like, it's kind of weird. Normally Tim is always about hanging out. So I go to his house and pick him up. And I'm like, "Hey, you want to go to Fry's?" And of course, I'm talking about Fry's Electronics. He and I, total nerds, we go there to shop for anime and movies and techie stuff, video games. Back then I was a huge gamer. College kind of beat the gaming out of me, sadly. But anyway, so I pick him up, and we're driving, and there's a light where we lived in Dallas at the time, and so it turned yellow, and so I sped up to beat the light, and Tim goes, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa." Well, I still made the light, and I said, "Dude, what was that all about? You do that all the time." And he goes, "Jacob, you gotta slow down. You're gonna give me a heart attack." And I'm like, "What's going on, man? I'm going the speed limit. I only sped up that one time to beat that light." So turns out, like I said, I had just gotten my driver's license maybe 3 or 4 days ago. And he goes, "Okay, fine." He goes, "I had a nightmare about you driving." And he goes, "And it was so realistic." And Tim had a car at this time. It was a pretty epic car. He's real big into Transformers, the same way I'm real big into Batman. And apparently he had a dream where he let me drive the car. And I was going down, and we were driving to Fry's, exactly like we are now. And so we're going, and I missed the turn to turn into the store. And in his dream, he goes, "Jacob, you missed the turn." I'm like, "Oh, sorry, man." And apparently, I slam on the brakes, put it in reverse, and swirl the car around. And he's screaming in his dream, and I jump the curb and land in a parking spot at Fry's, and totally damaged his car, almost destroyed it. So when we finally pull up to Fry's in reality, I'm like, "Man, come on, I'm not a bad driver. Come on, give me a shot. I just got my driver's license." He's like, he goes, "I know, man, but I'm sorry. It's just really freaking me out. I'm sorry." So after a couple of days, the effects of the nightmare, because whenever the effects of the nightmare like lingered, and so anytime I would pick him up, he would be all, okay, just take it easy, and he didn't even have another one. It took like probably, I don't know, like a week before he finally realized, okay, you're doing all right. So it was just a really crazy experience. And and of course now I'm married, got a beautiful, super cute wife, and Tim Hawkins, the comedian, he has this bit where he talks about when you do something bad in your wife's dream, it kind of translates after she wakes up. She's mad at you for what dream you did. And I experienced that now that I'm married. It's so funny. I think about it now. But anyway, I just wanted to share that story. It's I know it's not kind of like LOL funny, but I thought it would at least bring a smile to your face. So anyway, that's my story. Let me know if you thought it was funny. Be sure to like and subscribe here at StudioJake. We got a brand new episode coming up this Saturday. So definitely subscribe, share this, follow me on Twitter at RealJacobberry. Got links to all my other social media accounts. And of course, pick up a copy of my book, Cacophony. It is available on Amazon. It's a paranormal thriller. It's awesome. Be sure to check it out. So see you guys next time. God bless.